Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF NXT. I'm Gene Okerlund, here with Kennedy and Taz. And today we are going to, we started out with Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Queenling Jasmine here, and Gene Okerlund said, yeah, well, you do know Kennedy says that this is what happened. And ever since now, she had to give her shoes up to Sailor Neptune. She no longer can stand unless you put her in a corner. Kennedy says, you're right about that one, Taz says. But why they're all here for? Why? Because we're going to take on some foes, and Xavier Woods says. And you know, Kofi Kingston said who these foes actually are. Yeah, we all know who the foes are, Jasmine says. They would be Belasca, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. Ow! Well, here they come now. Taz says, here comes Kevin Owens and Belasca and Sami Zayn. All three of them back together again. So, who's gonna start it out here? Gene Okerlund said, well, I want to say it's going to be Xavier Woods and Kevin Owens starting it out here, Gene Okerlund says. Well, that's what I would say too, Kennedy says. That's who's going to, start out fair. Oh, down, they got started. And Xavier Woods coming back. And a drop kick. Kevin Owens not doing very well right now. He come back. Oh! And Kevin Owens took him down. Cannonballed him. This is not good. Not at all. Oh! And now Kevin Owens, who somehow got hair put on him from Belasca. Gene Okerlund said, I don't know how that happened, Kennedy says. I don't know how that hair happened. Wait a minute. And now Belasca doing the same thing. Oh, cannonball. Oh. Doing the same thing that Kevin Owens did to Xavier Woods, and now Xavier Woods just tagged in Kofi Kingston and just took down Belasca, and now Belasca is now tagged in Sami Zayn, who believes that he calls himself the hater of the haters, that he believes he seeks wrong with those who seek wrong with him. Oh! The Groova kicked him. All these three jerks, Taz says, are really good wrestlers. No one ever said that Belasca, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn weren't good wrestlers. But the way they act like, the way they act like is to be, so he got to a Groove kick him. Oh, he missed. And Kofi Kingston now tagged in Queenling Jasmine now. And she comes in the top rope and down on Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn, Gene Okerlund said. Oh, no, Taz says, not this, no. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Jasmine, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston, who all three of them win against Kevin Owens, Belasca, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn, who didn't do very well, And now, before we end this here, before we end this here, I got something to say right now, Diva Talk says, so hearing this up. At Heat Wave, we're going to finally see Ernest P. Worrell, and we're finally going to see Roman Reigns fight. And as I told you, I was going to be the fight overseer, and that's what's going to happen. Okay? Just tell everybody that. Well, we understand now. Before we go, we have Jim Ross, and we understand. But before we go, we're gonna understand that Ernest P. Worrell believes that he's gonna call out. That may have something to do. Jim Ross says, I understand that, Ernest P. Worrell's here. All right, take it away, Jim Ross. Well, Ernest P. Worrell, the way you've been behaving lately, some folks do not like it. And this whole thing between you and Roman Reigns has gone to steads it shouldn't go. Well, it's like this, JR. Roman Reigns, he began this when he hit my mother, Xena. Number 2, well, actually track 2, is that at Sunburn, it's not going to matter. Because at the end of the day, I am going to beat Roman Reigns. Well, Roman Reigns is not a man to give in or to give up. He's going to come back from whatever you throw at him. I know that, Jim Ross. And the point is, Ernest P. Worrell said, the point is, I wouldn't expect any less from him. And I think he's going to be coming now. Well, is he going to be coming? So what are you going to do when you face him? Well, that's for you to see and me to do. But I'm telling you right now, Ernest P. Worrell will beat Roman Reigns. All right. That's all with, thank you, Jim Ross, Gene Okerlund says. Here comes Roman Reigns now, and he doesn't know that this is a setup. He has no idea. Oh! He just did that. He just did that kick to him, Gene Okerlund says. He did. Now I throw him in the ring now. It was nothing more than a setup, Kennedy says. A good setup, I must say, Taz says. I liked it. Here. Oh! Ernest P. Worrell just making fun of it. Whoa! And Ernest P. Worrell just doing what he did. So at Sunburn, this is what's going to happen to you, Roman Reigns. Well, looks like that's all the time we have here for TWF NXT. I'm Gene Okerlund for Kennedy and Taz. Hope you liked NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for main event.